Still waiting for a big smile out of you. You're up 2-0. What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or?
Still to be happy about.
You're up 2-0.
Job's not finished. Job finished? I don't think so.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Rick's Blazing Takes. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you here with me. I appreciate that. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
Yes, sir. Can we get right into it? What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Rick Blaze, and welcome to Rick's Blazing Takes. Give you the ins and outs, what's happening in SimWorld, and you know, as normal, I got something to talk about. So, let's talk about it. Oh, what a time it is to be alive, to be a ball player. Oh, what a time to be alive, to be a basketball player. Boys is getting guap, Skrilla, cheese, cheddar, chicken, bacon, or whatever descriptive you want to call money. They get into the bag. And it got me thinking. We just living in different times. The NBA, the SWBA draft just passed, and a bunch of those top 5 picks averaged like 10 points or less. Like dude got drafted number 1 at 10 points, like 4 rebounds, 10 points, 3 rebounds. The dude picked number 2 was like 10 points, 2 rebounds. Like, I'm like, wait a minute, you can get picked top 5 just averaging 10 points a game? How, Sway? Where? What happened? How can you be a top 5 pick and you was coming off the bench for your team? I don't know, but that's where we are. Jason Tatum, arguably not the best player on his team, depending on who you ask, just got paid $315 million. That's where we are. Role players getting paid $70 million. What's the dude? Harrenstein used to play for the Rockets years ago. Bro, he got $78 million. Are you kidding me? What a time to be alive as a basketball player. So I want to double down on that and say, what really a time as a basketball player to hone your specific skill. Because see, now we get into a part, we're at this era of basketball, whereas teams are looking for specific skill sets from specific players. Players are getting paid big bucks to do specific things really well. Back in the gap, a Steve Kerr, a guys who were just a Dale Ellis, guys who were just bona fide Dale Curry, guys who were just snipers, shooters, and that's pretty much all they were. They didn't get much money. Now, if you're a specialist in shooting, lights out, you can get 50, 60, 70 million. If you're a specialist on the defensive end, maybe you don't bring anything to the table offensively. If you're a specialist on the defensive end, you can get paid. So I said all that to say this. Players, coaches, it's more imperative now than ever to focus on something, if not some things, that you specialize in on the basketball court. It's imperative for these coaches, the SimWorld Prep coaches, the SimWorld the SW coaches, to understand player development and understand what specific skill or skills, it could be more than one, that makes this player its best version of itself. And also that gives you the best version for your team and the concept that you're running with your squad. Players, hey, if you just get rebounds and block shots, there's a league for you. The SWBA is waiting for you. Hone in on that, crush that. If you just shoot threes, you just shoot middies, there's a space for you. Hone in on that, accept that as who you are, and go kill that component of your game. All I'm saying is, shout out to my specialists. Shout out to guys who are great in a specific thing or specific things There is a league for you. There is money on the table. Please don't leave that money off the table. Hone in on that. Specialize on that. Kill that component of your game. Coaches, it's on you to bring that out. Speaking of, we got a lot of coaching carousels going on right now in SimWorld Prep. A lot of things, a lot of movement. As we got new things coming on the horizon for the next season. So it's going to be imperative for those coaches, those new coaches, and those coaches who might be hitting the ground late. Hey, you don't got time to wait. You need to get your recruiting up. You should be already knee deep in recruiting right now. You should already have a system in place that you kind of want to run. And then go find the players to fit that system. As opposed to saying, well, I'm just going to grab all the best players I can find, and then we'll just figure it out. Yeah, all right. All right. You're going to be in last place. Last but not least, players, over this summer, you need to be honing your skills, refining your skills, refining your tools, right? Some of you going to SimWorld U. Some of you going to be making your college transition, and we're looking forward to seeing that. Some of you guys got another year of prep. Some of you guys just coming into prep. This is the time to make your mark. Don't miss the train. Happy holidays. Happy 4th of July. Or as I would like to call it, happy Put It in Reverse Terry Day. Happy Put It in Reverse Terry Day. If you know, you know. If you don't worry about it. Be safe, guys. Love you. See you next week.